I got a lot of requests asking me to make this beautiful short with drawstrings. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be learning how to make this short with drawstring, just like what you're seeing here. If you're interested in content like this and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do well to hit on the subscribe button and also please turn on your notification bell so you'll be first to get notified whenever I upload my next video. To make this pant, you need at least 1 or 1.5 yard of fabric. This also depends on your body size. If you are very big, you are very big, you'll be needing up to 2 yards. All right, so I made mine using 1 yard of fabric. All right, so with that being said, let's just get right into the video. To get started, these are the materials you'll be needing: your ruler, your scissors, your tape, your chalk, all right, tailor's chalk, and then this is the band, or should I call it the straps I'm going to be using around the waist. I don't know what they call it. And this is my fabric. I also have this elastic band here. This elastic measures 1.5 inch. It is wide, 1.5 inch wide. All right, so you can make use of the 1 inch own if that is what you have. Is still very okay. I also went ahead to fold my fabric into two, so we are going to be cutting out the front part first. So first I'm going to draw a line from the waist area here, so just draw a line here. It's going to serve as a guide. This pant is going to be having a 2 inches waistband, so I'm going to take away 2 inches and I'll place it directly on the waistline, and I'll come down by my hip line, which is 9 inches in my own case. Next, I'm also going to mark the length of my pants. I want it to be 17 inches, but I'm going to mark this using 18 inches. So 1 inch is going to serve as the sewing allowance. You will need to fold the end of your pants, right? After that, go ahead and connect all your lines. So we have the waistline here, we have the hip line, and also we have the length of our pants. Right, so the next measurement we are going to mark now is the crotch line. And to get your crotch line, you will need to divide your round hip by 4, and after that add extra 2 or 2.5 inches or even 3 inches depending on how big you are. For my own case, I like adding 3 inches to mine. After dividing my round hip, I had about 2.8, so I just had to mark 3 inches at once. All right, so I'm going to also connect this line into a straight line just like so. So this is the waist, the hip, the crotch, and also the length of my pants. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do is from this part, I'm going to come in by my round hip divided by 4, and I'm also going to add 1 inch to this. If you want the pants very big, you can decide to add 2 or even 3 inches as your sewing allow as the ease. All right, so I also marked it on the crotch line, and I'm also going to mark it here on the waistline, and after that I'll use my straight ruler to connect those points together just like so. Once you're done with that, the next thing you're also going to do is to get your crotch extension. The formula for getting your crotch extension is to divide your round hip by 16. When I divided mine, I had about 2.625, so I just had to use 3 inches from this part here. So I also added 1 inch, and that 1 inch is going to serve as the ease as well, just the same way we did for the hip line. So now whatever I have here, I'm going to minus 1 inch and mark it on the full length of my pants. All right, so I will minus 1 inch. Take away 1 inch. You're going to measure on the crotch line, whatever you have, remove 1 inch and then mark it on the full length of your pants, and after that connect them together just like this. Once you're done, you're going to now connect your crotch line starting from the hip line. So this is it. I'm going to place my curved ruler this way, and then I'll connect it to meet this crotch extension just like this. Just a curve from the hip line to that point this way. Can you see? So once you're done with that, the next thing I want to do right now is to come down from the shoulder here by 1/2 inch. By taking that 1/2 inch, it will make your crotch area sit very well. So you're also going to come to the side and you are going to connect it this way from the crotch area. Just connect it to the waist just like this, and then you're also going to come to the waist area here, and you go out by 1/2 inch, connect it to the hip this way. By doing this is just like a dart, like you're taking away those darts. This will make your pants sit very well. So I'll just go ahead and trace out all those points I marked, and after that I'm going to now place another fabric and then use this now to cut out the back. For the back, I have gone ahead to place another fabric on it, and I'm going to bring the front and place it this way. Alright, so you're going to place it this way. Make sure that the back is wide enough for just like what I have here, because we are going to be adding some inches to it, so it has to be wider than the front. Alright, so go ahead and pin them together. From the waistline, go out by 2 inches. From the hip line, come out by 2 inches as well, and on the crotch line you're also going to come out by 2 inches. All right, so also do same thing to the end, the length of your short, and then go ahead to connect all those points. The reason why you need to add all those inches is because this is the back, so the back has to be wider than the front, so that by the time you wear it, your buttocks will sit very well. That's the essence of adding these allowances to the back pieces. I'm also going to repeat same thing to the side. I'll add 2 inches here, and then on the hip line as well I'll do same thing to the crotch line and then to the length of my pants. And then I'm also going to connect this into a straight line just like this, following those points I marked. Just connect them this way. It's very simple, guys. Even a total beginner can do this. And once you're done with this, just go ahead and trace this out. Now this is something I want to show you guys. This is like behind the scene. Instead of me cutting this from the allowance I gave to the back pattern, I went ahead to cut it exactly like it's the front. I don't know if you understand. So you can see the mistake I did here, right? So I decided not to cut off this part, just to show you guys, so you know that nobody's above mistake. All right, so I'm just going to place the front pieces on another fabric and then cut out the back pieces. But just be careful when you are cutting out your fabrics. Make sure that you are very careful so you don't make same mistake. So I'm going to go over to the sewing machine and stitch down the crotch for the front, and then also stitch the crotch for the back. And after stitching, this is what I have. So I'm just going to open it up and show you guys. This is for the front, and this is what it looks like, right? You can see I have stitched down the crotch areas, and this is what I have. And as for the back as well, I also stitched down the crotch areas, and this is what I have. So place them right sides facing each other. You will notice that the back is wider than the front. If yours is wider than the front, it means you are on the right track. All right, so you just need to pin them, bring them together this way, and then pin it down. You're going to go over to your sewing machine and stitch them down. Okay, just bring them together. Don't worry if it's wider than the front, you just need to bring everything together. But before you stitch, you're also going to pick up the crotch areas this way, place them together right sides facing each other. So you're going to first stitch the crotch area, so using 1/2 inch, and then bring the back and the front together this way again, and also stitch down this side. So I'm going to go over to my sewing machine right now and then stitch the crotch areas and also stitch the 2 sides and show you guys what I have. All right, don't forget to stitch your crotch areas. Okay, so after I was done stitching mine, this is what I have. All right, so I've stitched down the crotch area, I also stitched down the side, and then I also cut out a waistband. Remember, from while we were cutting out our pants, we took away 2 inches for the waistband, right? So you will need to replace it. And for you to know the length you are supposed to cut, measure your pant, round it. So after I took my own measurement, I had about 47 inches. I used it to cut out this long strap. The width for this my band is 2.5 inch on fold, so when it's opened this way it is 5 inches. So this 2.5 inch, we are going to be using 1/2 inch to join it to the pants, and then 2 inches is going to serve as the 2 inches we took earlier while drafting it. I hope you understand. So you're going to bring them this way, right side facing each other, and you're going to close up this part, and after that use it now to stitch around your waist. In case you're wondering why my waistband is somehow white in color, I use a paper stay to iron it so that it will give it more strength. Okay, so you can use your edge stay, just iron it for more strength. Okay, so after stitching it round, I have to fold it again this way, fold in 1/2 inch, and then use it to cover up the rough edges you have and stitch it around your pants. This is what I have after I was done stitching. I left about 1 inch open here. I should have done this to the front pieces, which I totally forgot, and I'm going to, open up another part from the front, but that will be later. But for now, let's go ahead and fix our elastic band. My round hip measurement is 42 inches and the length of this elastic is 30 inches. So I took away 12 inches so that by the time I put on this, it's going to sit very well. So I'm going to now use this to pass it around the pants just like this. When you are doing this, you have to be careful because it can be somehow stressful. You just need to try your best and pull it out this way. When you get to this point, make sure you pin it down so that it doesn't go, so that it won't go in and you start all over again. Okay, so I'll just pin it down this way and then I'll continue pulling on this other side. So when it gets to the the upper part here, I will just bring out my safety pin and the elastic. So what you're going to do right now is either you tie them together or you go over to your sewing machine and top stitch on them. Alright, so because I'm using this 1.5 inch of elastic band, I think I would prefer to stitch them together instead of tying them. Okay, after stitching, this is what I have. I will just leave it inside, and that area that is open, I'm going to go to my sewing machine and cover it up, like stitch it, close up the part that is open, right? Okay, so this part here, I'll just close it, top stitch on it. But because we are going to be adding another strap to this our pants, I have to open up this side. Okay, so I'll just open up just a little hole here. Okay, can you see? So if you have your corset loops, you can use corset loops to secure these points just to make it look very neat. Okay, I hope you understand. You can see that after I open that place, it's somehow looking rough, so you'll be using a corset loops, most especially if you are making this for a client. Make sure you use corset loops to secure that point so that it's looking very neat. Okay, so since I don't have corset loops around me, I'll just proceed with what I'm doing here. So I'll fix in my strap, or the strap, I'll just fix it in, and then when it gets to this other side, I'll bring it out, adjust the waist area, and I'm good to go. All right, so just bring it out this way. You adjust it very well, just adjust the waist area very well. Can you see what I'm doing? Just adjust it very well, and then you tie it up. Okay, you can see, just tie it up this way and you are good to go. You can see how beautiful it looks, right? The next thing I'm going to do is to fold the end of my pants. I'm going to fold in 1/2 inch and then fold it again and top stitch on each round. And I'm also going to repeat same thing here. And guys, after I was done, this is what it looks like. Can you see how beautiful it is? Now, if you want your pants to be very big, just like I explained, from the crotch area, you can add extra 3 or 2 inches. Do same thing to the hip area. When marking your round hip divided by 4, also add your inches to it, okay, if you want it very big. And this is what I have. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know in the comment section, and if you haven't subscribe, please do well to hit on the subscribe button, and also please turn on your notification bell so you get notified from YouTube whenever I upload my next video. For a total beginner, this is very simple and it's something you can make within 30 to 40 minutes. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.